was sent out into these environments expected to be some sort of missionary of secular humanism. I was expected to be pacifistic without being an adult and without being trained to do so. Gandhi and Martin Luther King were trained and trained their followers in pacifism. I was a child and I wasn't trained. And so there was actually, for my father, ideological blindness to this, because he didn't want to confront the problem of moral evil, and then the fact that you would have to confront moral evil sometimes with force that he was ambivalent about. And so he just pretended like it wasn't happening. My mom, to her credit, tried to intervene by going to people that were violent with me's parents, going to police in some cases, going to the school. But she was like doing the whole teach a man to fish versus giving them a fish. She was giving me fishes, but she wasn't teaching me how to fish. And my reputation suffered because she intervened. It was better than nothing, but it also carried other costs. And so the violence didn't stop until I ended up stopping it. But by that time, I was willing to overdo it and would overdo it because I had no proportionality. I had no anchoring. So I became, honestly, on some level, violent myself. And a pat way of summarizing this is I wasn't taught how to survive. I was taught how to try to be innocent. And that was supposed to be enough. So my adolescence, section 4, becoming pagan without even knowing it. And so pagan, I use the word loosely, but it's an understanding that everybody worships something. And actually many things, even Christians worship many things. It's just about which things are in the highest category in any given moment, in any given situation. What is your highest God? What is your ultimate value system? And in Christianity, it adds the personhood, the love and the care of an actual Trinitarian understanding, but I digress. So adolescence, I'm becoming pagan. I end up worshiping masculinity, eros, sexuality, romance, and Marxist ideology. The masculinity was worshiping athletes, hip-hop artists, and eventually criminals, and sometimes there was overlap. Marxism became my total explanation. I gravitated eventually towards drugs and alcohol as power, and I created and maintained social gravity. I got networks. I was able to attract women, and I retained my parents' intellectual strain, which was good, but it became a total God. So knowledge and intellect were worshipped separate from any kind of moral system that